Generally speaking, the parole evidence rule bars extrinsic evidence of prior or contemporaneous agreements that are at odds with the terms of a written agreement. The Idaho Court of Appeals considered one of many disputes revolving around the parole evidence rule in Posey v. Ford Motor Credit Company. In January of 2000, Gregory Posey leased a new truck from Ford Credit Motor Company, the financial services arm of Ford Motor Company. The lease agreement called for 48 monthly payments and gave Posey the option to purchase the truck for a fixed price at the end of the lease term. Several days later, a Ford representative contacted Posey to tell him about an error in the lease agreement. The Ford rep said that the lease term was supposed to be 36 months, not 48 months, and asked Posey to sign a new lease agreement reflecting the correct term. The new lease, dated January 24th, was a pre-printed form with blanks that could be filled in. The blank for lease term in months was left empty, but at two other places on the form, the lease clearly called for 48 monthly payments. Posey managed to sign this lease without noticing that it again provided for a 48-month term. On January 31st, Ford sent Posey a letter explaining that Ford had noticed errors in the lease agreement and corrected them so that the lease term was 36 months. According to the letter, Posey wasn't required to take any further action. Posey made 36 monthly payments and then tried to exercise his end-of-term option to purchase the truck. Ford refused, arguing that the lease term was 48 months. Posey sued Ford for breach of contract, and Ford moved for summary judgment. Ford argued that the January 24th written lease was complete and unambiguous, and that it called for a 48-month term, and that the parole evidence rule precluded Posey from presenting evidence of any inconsistent agreement. The trial court granted Ford's motion, applying the common law parole evidence rule, and Posey appealed to the Idaho Court of Appeals.